Hey guys, what's going on? Suru here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at a new item that was just added with Storybook Vale, and this one item alone I think justifies the $30 price tag for the expansion. It's not often we get an item added to the game that literally is such a game changer. It shakes up how we decorate and also how we do Dreamsnaps, and you guys are gonna love this item if you haven't seen it already. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button, subscribe to the channel, I really appreciate it. I have tons of guides on Storybook Vale already, and we still have a lot to go. So if you haven't noticed yet, the item in question is actually the one above my head. It's these fairy like bubble items, and there's many uses, and there's also a little like a secret tip I would like to give you guys. We're going to show that in just a little bit, but let's take a look at this. This is the background setup for my Dreamsnap, and as you can see, decorating with these things are absolutely incredible. I ended up putting the little stuffed like plushies up there. We also have the melted candles. This is my submission so far. It's kind of risky because I usually don't do a nighttime submission, but trying to get out of my comfort zone when it comes to some Dreamsnaps. So this is my submission. That's what I'm going to go with. And yeah, I wanted an excuse to actually be able to use these bubbles. So I ended up adding the plushies and then some melted candles because I have all the lights down here. I wanted something, you know, up like more vertical in my submission. So I ended up including those in there. But as you see, like this opens up a whole bunch of possibilities, all kinds of things we can do with these. And there's more than just these versions here. We're going to go over all 4 types. But first, you guys are going to want to know how to craft them, right? Well, luckily, they're not that expensive. They're a little bit over here in your crafting station. They're under the furniture tab. And yeah, you do have to have Storybook Vale, of course, to be able to have this item. And they're these things called the small display bubbles. We got just display bubble, large display bubble, and extra large display bubble. So if we're looking at the small display bubble, it costs only 1 opal and 2 fairy bubbles. If you look at the next one, it's the same price, and it's not until the large display bubble that it's actually 2 and 4, and then 2 and 4 on the other one. So I'll show you what the difference is between these. But I'll go ahead and craft up a couple more for myself. All right, so let's take a look at these. Let's click on all, and they should be here in my recent. And so here they are. So let's start with the small display bubble. You can place that down, and it's the same size as the display bubble. So this one above my head is the small one, and then this one that's lower to the ground is the display one, but they both hold only like 1 single square, 1 single item. Now let's take a look at the other 2 real quick. So the other 2 were the much larger ones. We have the large display bubble, which is right here. And then the extra large one is going to be on the right, and they hold 4 spaces each. So the extra large is actually this one, which is the very lowest to the ground. And then here's the large one, which is actually, it looks like it's the tallest out of all of them. So yeah, that's the 4 different combinations. I kind of like it. It's giving me like some Willy Wonka vibes. I don't know, but I'm here for these items. Let me show you a couple of ways of like how I've actually implemented these into a build. Now I have been decorating in my bind a little bit, and I initially put them over here to make them look like Mickey Mouse pretty much. Little Mickeys, right? And I put some lights there in front of my mansion here. There's another one here. It's hard to see because I have a bunch of these out just for display. I am not keeping these here. This is just for the sake of this video. But I think it'll give you guys a lot of like inspiration and just kind of show you what you can actually do, like what the potential with these items are. So like this one that holds 4 in it, you can actually have the giant like book pile. I ended up putting this little lamp over here, and let's see if we can actually interact with it. You can't with this one, but some of them you can. This one, we have like a trophy, some books. We have the light over on this side. I was even able to put one of these like pixel pouch things in here, the little pixel flame. We got the jack-o'-lantern. You can interact with that and turn it on. So imagine having some of these floating in the air for Halloween Dreamsnaps, or just decorating in a valley. We got the candy bucket, another candle. You can't interact with that one. The new teapot. You can even have the little tiny chair in a bubble. I even put one of these Oswald's clocks that you can turn on. I think that'll look really great, and it takes up 4 squares, so you have to use one of the larger ones. We ended up putting a popcorn bucket up there. We got a snow globe, a guitar, I mean, there's just so many items. Plushies, the new little snippets, you can actually put them in there and pick them up. You can put food dishes in here. We have the cake. We got these little flowers that actually glow. They like sparkle whenever you get closer to them. Another little snippet. You can put the actual flowers that you can just drop from your inventory that you just go around and collecting. Pretty much all of this stuff you can include in here. We got some more food items. We have some treasure like time bending pieces right here. And like I said, you have to be careful when you're walking by, because if you accidentally pick it up, you're gonna have to put it back. We got the little froggy here. We got some more ancient cores. You can include potions. You can even include some of the scramble coin pieces, although Jafar's head is sticking out. A lot of the other pieces actually fit in perfectly. We got the little lanterns over here. You can add some really weird items like this that you wouldn't think should fit in it, but you can. Let's take a look. Let's drop like this one. This might be too big. Let's see if this will fit in there. This is the large shiny gem. Okay, you can display your gems in there as well. So yeah, definitely a very cool item. You can even like just your little builds over here. I could put some food. I could put some lights in there. And then I will be removing all these, like I said, but I'm going to keep these little Mickeys. I think they're just too cute. And then let's go indoor, and I want to show you guys the potential of this as well. So here's one little trick I wanted to share with you guys. You can also use it for displaying chests. Now, I know my room is already set up with these pedestals to display the item, but I just wanted to show you that you have the option to actually place them over chests if you would like to. Now, I will recommend don't put it directly over the top, because if you do, you're going to walk up there and sometimes you may accidentally pick up the item. If you have it just a little bit further back like that, you can still display your items. Even the giant book flower that we have right here, it allows you to display it. So if you have any of these that are like single items, which most things are, you can place them in here. You can even have the taller one if you wanted it higher and use like some sort of cabinet or something and place these above. But this is definitely a nice little life hack. I think you guys will be able to create a pretty cool room. I mean, we got all this food back here. I bet I can even throw this giant cake. Oh, LeFou. I didn't even try out LeFou. There we go. I love this item so much. I can't wait to see everybody's builds. We do have a Discord, a channel, and it's in the description below. If you guys ever have like an awesome build or something, you just want to share it, you can share it with the community over there. I know I would love to take a look at it. And this game just came out, so I'm sure you guys are going to come up with some other more like unique uses for these things. And if you do, let us know in the comment section below. But that's just the things I've noticed so far. And I'm going to be decorating with these a lot. It's really nice to be able to use them outside. You can also use them inside, which is really cool. And they are just literally going to change how we do Dreamsnaps. Like I said, you know, I used it in my Dreamsnap this week. I think it's going to be something we're going to see quite often over the next couple of weeks, or even for a long time. It's kind of like when we got fireworks. Everybody was using the fireworks, and then we ended up getting fireflies, and everybody used fireflies, and now we have bubbles. So you're probably going to see a bunch of these bubbles here. I don't know. I just love it, and I really like that we can use them to decorate our valley. I kind of feel like I would like to have them floating around my paths with maybe just some candles or melted candles or something like that. Kind of like this, not as much, like just a few just to be floating around. And I do like that we have the flowers and some of the other items like the buttons and stuff that actually sparkle. But that's pretty much it for the video. I will say you can actually turn this flame on and then throw it in the bubble if that's something you want to do. You could just throw it in there like that. It actually only takes up a single spot, so you can even take out the tiny chair and place it on there as well. And that's what it looks like. You could use that in a Dreamsnap for whatever reason if that's what you want to do. But that's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch. I hope you have the best day, and I hope you're enjoying the update. And if you guys haven't got the update yet, I hope you can get it soon. And if not, it's okay. We have the free content update that's coming out in just a little over a week. And that's going to change everything forever as well when it comes to Dreamlight Valley, especially with the floating islands. And I can't wait to take a look at that update with all you guys. So have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.